Hello, this is Rory with the Love Chat, and today's topic is communication. Now, this is video number 157. If you have a question you'd like for me to consider featuring on the Love Chat, please write it in a comment below. And if you enjoy these videos, I am so very grateful to those of you who would subscribe and hit like. Thank you so much for that. Also, if you'd like to do a Skype or email coaching, just visit my website, thelovechat.net/coaching. Now then, communication in a relationship, in a reconciliation, in anything, any sort of friendship, business relationship, whatever, is so important. And so it's amazing that so many of us suck at it. There is a disconnect in relationships, specifically relating to romantic relationships, where we become afraid of communicating how we really feel for fear that the other person either won't accept our ideas or thoughts, or perhaps they'll listen but action will never be taken upon these things. And so we become afraid to communicate in relationships. And as soon as that happens, it's almost guaranteed to fail. Maybe it'll take a long time to fail, but it will. Strong communication is so very important in a relationship, and it is integral that you find a partner who is willing to communicate even when it makes them uncomfortable, rather than avoiding the issues. Now, there is a difference between giving yourself some time and your partner some time to emotionally cool off. That way you guys can have productive conversations. But the truth is, if you're afraid to communicate with your partner, your relationship is a bomb and it will blow up any day. So it's important to avoid these common pitfalls. One of the most important, if not the most important way to communicate with your partner is to listen. Remember those corny phrases that you've always heard as a kid or maybe as a young adult? Be the change you want to see. Well, that's true in relationships. Active listening and knowing that you are being heard or that your partner is being heard not only creates an environment where they want to share these things with you, but it allows them to return the favor. They reciprocate. If you actively listen to what your partner is saying, and if they walk away from an interaction truly feeling like you heard what they were saying, you would be surprised the change that you'll see. Additionally, consider what nonverbal signs you're giving off. This is a no-brainer, but if you're sitting with your arms folded and not looking at your partner while they're trying to communicate something important to you, they're not very likely to feel like you're hearing them. So it's important to stay focused. Allow yourself to be present in all things, but especially when they're trying to communicate something to you, because you can have a happy, healthy, safe relationship where they feel comfortable and free to express how they're feeling, knowing that you're not going to jump down their throat for raising a concern. I'm sure many of you can even name a time where you had a relationship and you didn't feel safe to raise any concerns that you had with this partner for fear that A, they were going to get mad at you, B, they were going to listen, agree, and do nothing, make no positive change, or C, they didn't even care to listen. Look, I'm of the belief that you win more flies with honey. And if you want to have better communication in a relationship, we first must be a better communicator. And when you're able to be a better communicator, you inspire your partner to be a better communicator. Now, as my channel is growing, and we're getting a lot more viewership, and many of you have been with my channel from the very beginning. So as you guys grow and improve, the channel will grow and improve. And we're going to begin covering videos that have a lot more to do with dating, with reconciliation, with what to do now that you have your ex back. Of course, we will still cover Get Your Ex Back videos. However, you're improving. Your self-worth is not tied to your ex. I've always said that and I'll continue to say that. But I want everybody to remember that the skills you learn here can be applied to any relationship, not just the one with your ex. Any relationship situation, not just a breakup. The big takeaway is, if you want to have happier, healthier relationships and better communication within those relationships, you need to say what's honestly on your mind to your partner without fear that it will be rejected. And admit how in a relationship you can do better, because that's communicating to your partner, here's how I failed you, and here's what I have in place to make sure that I get a little better each time. You guys can do this. And each and every one of you are worthy of having the best relationship of your life, but it starts with the self-love and the self-work and admitting how you can do better in an active relationship and in the relationship you have with yourself. That's all I had for today. If you found my video helpful, I'd be very grateful if you'd subscribe and hit like. Please leave a comment below and tell me what topics you want me to cover in the future. Additionally, if you'd like extra videos every week, private live streams with me, and free giveaways of my book upon release, just visit my Patreon. Patreon.com/thelovechat. Until next time.